Take the time to look at the back of a bottle of salad dressing, and you might not like what you see. Personal chef Bill Collins is from chefbill.com, and he has a recipe that you will love for balsamic vinaigrette, and you'll know everything that's in it.
Absolutely.
That's the important thing.
And that's the thing. Not only are we doing balsamic vinaigrette, but you can do this with any kind of vinaigrette that you want. And really, what a vinaigrette is just a mixture of vinegar and olive oil. And there are just two things you really need to know about making your own salad dressing, your own vinaigrette. One of them is the classic 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts olive oil, 1 part vinegar. And that way you'll get the right flavor that you want without being too oily or too vinegary.
Okay, so that's an important ratio to remember.
2 to 1.
Okay.
That'll be in the quiz. The second thing to remember is you want to very slowly add the olive oil to all the other ingredients. So put everything in the bowl together first, whisk them together, and then slowly add the olive oil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why you want to do that by showing you if you don't do that.
Okay, so what is in here so far? I see obviously balsamic is in here.
Yeah, I put in everything else, and in this case for the balsamic vinaigrette, my favorite one is I put in some garlic, some salt and pepper, some I just forgot the word.
Dijon mustard?
Thank you.
Is that what that is?
I like deli mustard and a little bit of honey.
Oh,
and so that's
okay.
really all it is. And you can go Dijon, whatever you like. Some people like the yellow mustard. That's fine. Again, it's your flavors that you're putting together.
But is the mustard what helps it to all come together?
Well, the funny thing is, everything helps it come together because really what I'm doing is I'm just adding air. Just like when you make whipped cream, you just have cream and you're whipping it together, it's the air. And so in this case, I'm adding air. So I like to think of a vinaigrette as like Velcro, where you've got the little hooks that kind of hold it on together. Well, the more stuff you put in there, because mustard is going to give you flavor, but the honey, the mustard, all those things are going to help the olive oil stick to everything else. So it's so that's how I like to look at it. So now you'll see also, I just put some damp paper towel underneath because this way, rather than have the bowl slide around, because both hands are going to be occupied, I'm not going to be able to hold on to the bowl.
It really does keep it nice and stable.
It does.
Yeah, these are the chef secrets that you have to watch Mass Appeal for, right?
Absolutely.
These little things that make a big difference.
You'll find these no other place.
That's right.
Because we've got the cutting board, which you put the cloth underneath, and the same thing with the bowls. So now, I'm going to show you on this one how you don't want to do it. If you were to just, okay, I'm just going to add the olive oil in.
That's what I would do.
And because nobody...
Before this segment.
Before you learn the chef secrets. And you'll see that you've got all the olive oil just spread around, and no matter how much I whisk it together, it kind of comes together and say, oh, gee, that worked out okay. But see?
It's separate. And then you eat your salad, and it's like a bite of balsamic and then a bite of olive oil. It's not mixed together.
Absolutely. So now, if we take this one, and this might seem awfully painfully slow, but it goes quickly. And again, this is 2 parts olive oil to 1 part vinegar. Slowly, and I don't mean drop by drop, it's just a slow stream will be added in. And so,
right, so it's just not dumping it all at one time.
Exactly, and if you find that you have a little stream of olive oil around the edges, just stop pouring, mix it all together, and in it goes.
And so, obviously, the tool that you want is a whisk.
You do want to use a whisk
ideal.
because a fork will not do it, nor a spoon. So this way, get a whisk. It should probably last you around forever because it's not something you use many times a day. So get the whisk, and it's perfect for things like this, or even if you're making cookies and you want to put the flour and sugar and things like that together, it'll mix everything evenly. So now you see, I'm almost done with the olive oil.
I mean, really, it's not more than a minute that it's taking you.
Exactly. So now you'll see, I'll put the whisk there, how thickened that is, and how it's all together. And that's going to stay together. Now, this is called a temporary emulsion, and so it could separate. It might take a day, a week, or not at all. But by doing it slowly like that, you'll see that everything is pulled together. And it stays together, so you won't get a mouth of oil, as you were saying with the salad, or a mouthful of vinegar.
Wow, that's how you do it. I love to make my own dressing because it's fresh and you know everything that's going in it. And actually, salad dressing can be very expensive.
It can be. And this one, when you look at the amount that went in here, if this cost 50 cents, I'd be surprised.
Yes,
and that's
true.
Quite a bit there, because also another thing, too, is that when you've got a bowl like this, sure, you can pour it into like a carafe or something, but this way, especially as we've started the new year and people are looking at diets, you can put on just as much or as little. You don't worry about a bottle. And really just a teaspoon or 2 of olive oil, of the dressing on the salad, That's all you need, and this is going to last you quite a
And
while.
there's so much flavor. Now, how would you store that in your refrigerator?
Actually, you can store it on the countertop or in the refrigerator, and the way you want to do that...
Wait, you can store it on the countertop?
Yes, because the thing is, vinegar with all the acid is a preservative as well. So even though you've got the fresh garlic in there, there's nothing in there that's going to go bad. So if you keep it on the countertop, an advantage of that is it will always have this right texture. Whereas if you put it in the fridge, that's fine, but it might tend to separate or the olive oil can get firm.
Right.
So you can put this in any kind of a jar or container with a lid, and it'll be ready to go when you are. So
Wow.
you've got the perfect salad dressing. Actually, would you like to have a taste of it? You know, here we've been looking at it.
Yes, of course I would.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I could eat that like soup.
Exactly.
Oh, and dip some bread in there.
See, this is perfect.
Well, I'm on my diet, but you know, maybe dip a carrot in there. Who knows? But
That's exactly
something
what you
healthy.
meant to say, yeah.
That's so easy, and it's all about the technique in how you make it, and not necessarily what goes into it.
Exactly, and that's what's going to keep the salad dressing together.
Well, these are the chef secrets that we love. Thanks so much, Chef Bill.
Thank you very
Always
much,
nice
Ashley.
to be with you.
It's great
and
to be
for
here.
a copy of this delicious vinaigrette recipe, you can visit us online at mymassappeal.com later on today.